Listen.
Hey guys, welcome back. Let's jump into your reading. So I already pulled a few cards for you guys to see what the energy, what the vibe for this reading was going to be. Like, what is the message for those of you who are clicking on this video? What do you need to hear? So you guys got Zebra, open-mindedness. You got the Hierophant. And then you have moving forward. So you could be 28 or you could be born in the year 82. You may have been seeing a lot of vultures lately. Or I don't know if someone here has had like a bird swoop very low over their car. Let's jump into this. Okay, so it says, with Zebra open-mindedness, it says there is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. And when I pulled this card, I was pulling it in response to the Zebra card, which was, what is it that the collective here needs to be open-minded about? We got the Hierophant, okay? So to me, that makes me think that there could be someone that's a little stuck in their ways, like doing something, either it's like a tradition or it's a belief system here, or there's something about like the guidance that you're giving or something that you're not quite seeing when it comes to the open-mindedness. And with the moving forward, I'll put a picture of like what the little booklet says. But a lot of the times with moving forward, it's almost giving me like mirage, right? They're walking through the desert here, and there are some things that can be considered illusion, right? As an illusion, it's almost like you may be seeing something differently than how it actually is. Like it's presenting itself to you in a way that's, I don't want to say it's deceitful, like it's deceiving. I feel like your view or your perception of it is altered in some way. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But it is giving me, it's like, even if you feel like you're moving forward with something, there could be, like you're doing all this stuff externally, right? It's like you're adding more to your plate. You're doing so much, or you're staying within like the traditional sense of something, or you're following certain, societal structures or something here. And it's like, the more you're adding to your plate, thinking that it's moving you forward, the more it's actually hindering you. Because I feel like this is giving an energy of like less is more. It's almost like you may discover that, I'm hearing rigid as well. So you may discover that dropping like a rigid view of something might bring you forth from some type of stillness that you're experiencing within yourself. And it says for the moving forward, it does say the first step is taken within our stillness. This is almost like you have to make a conscious choice here about something. It's giving the energy of, I don't know, because like I do feel like something about releasing something, but let's get more. Because I'm trying to figure out what this is. I feel like this is like a pattern or something you're doing consistently, right? It's something that is structured, and you feel like this is moving you forward, but in all actuality, it's just kind of causing you a little bit more issues, or a little bit more, I don't know. Or maybe it's kind of like stirring you off course or something. Let me get some more cards. Let's see. Holy Spirit, what does the collective here who clicked on this video, what do they need to know? What else do they need to know? What do they need to be more open-minded about? Okay, so you have Four of Cups. Accepting the things that are presented to you. I feel like Spirit may be presenting you with something, an offer, an opportunity, even someone coming into your life, but you may not be focused on this offer, because I feel like with someone here, you may actually be focused on an empty cup in front of you. So you can't see this new opportunity for at an open door because you're too busy sitting at the table here and like contemplating some type of loss, right? Or and it's making me think with the little storage box here, it's like something that you closed up, something that you locked up tight. This may be something that you go to when you're by yourself. Like if this is like a memory that you go to, or a person that you go to, I feel like, or like an addiction here or something. I don't know what the frick this is, but it's almost like you can't, you're not wanting to look at it or see it clearly. It's like you're needing to be, Spirit is wanting you to be open-minded to this. This is like something that you're not really wanting to change, but it's necessary. It's necessary to go forward. Like this is something that's going to, I don't want to say fix a situation. I just feel like this is something that can, maybe this is symbolizing like healing, right? Like with the hammer, you fix something, you're repairing something. But someone here definitely could be kind of stuck in a little bit of an echo chamber, whether this is beliefs or, I don't know. I don't quite know what this is, but it's making me think of like a goldfish stuck in a bowl, right? It's a water bowl as well. It's a small water bowl. So it's like stuck in the same emotion. There's no, thinking of like no filtration system. There's nothing to really keep it fresh. It gets stale very easy. It gets, and maybe this is emotion, right? Like it's something, maybe this is even like if you're adding a lot to your plate and like in the moment it feels like you're accomplishing something, but further down the line, you might be feeling more exhausted, more weary, and you're not seeing any progress. So Spirit's wanting you to maybe look at it from a different angle or reevaluate something. Yeah, because you also had the Hermit that popped out. So it's like Spirit does want you to kind of go inward and maybe figure out what it is. Maybe it's a belief system for someone here, because I keep getting belief system with the Hierophant. It's a practice for sure. I mean, they're literally doing yoga right now. So it's some type of practice. It's become rigid. It's become... You guys may also be hearing owls a lot, or maybe you've seen an owl recently. There's an owl. I'll put it if it actually got the audio, but like this morning, there's two barred owls that were having like the loudest conversation at like 4 a.m. Like right outside my window. I was like, y'all, what y'all talking about? We have the little owl here. You know, it's making me think there was a TikTok that I just saw the other day. I don't even think this is part of the reading, but I just want to share. But there was a TikTok I saw the other day of a guy explaining, like he was showing this little owl. It's like the smallest owl. It was so freaking cute. Anyway, but I don't know if you can also see there's like these little cairns as well. This is making me think that someone here may have just recently passed, or you're almost... I'm hearing commemorate, venerate. Maybe someone here gave offerings or did something in honor of, in memory of. Someone here could also be working with the moon cycles. I say that pretty frequently on my channel just because I'm seeing Artemis now, and Artemis is associated with the moon. And we just had a new moon. and if you're not watching this as I post, maybe it's something to do, because I'm seeing from the full moon to the new moon, a period from the full moon to the new moon, specifically full moon cycle to the new moon cycle. Something could have happened of some significance, or something might happen with this next cycle coming up for you. Yeah, this feels more inward. This is not, I don't feel like this is like external energies. I don't feel like this feels more inwardly. Like, and maybe this is like a specific spirit guide trying to talk to you. I keep seeing the vulture. Sky burial. Oh, you know, right before this reading, I was listening to Lorena McKinnon, Under a Winter's Moon. And there's, in the first track, it's like a live reading. I can't remember the guy's name, Tom something, but he's talking about like, you know, I'll link it. It's actually a very great album. It's a really nice holiday album, but there's that first track, I'm going to link that if you guys are interested. Something about that. I don't know why that's coming to mind right now, but maybe there's something there for y'all. I mean, there is a little bit of reflection going on. Definitely introspection. And again, you could be someone that is trying to see through the smoke and mirrors of a situation. There's a bunch of smoke right here as well. So it's like, you may have been under some type of illusion, or there was some type of spell that was broken, right? Take it literally or metaphorically, whatever way you want to take it. But it's almost like something was broken, something was lifted, a veil was lifted, or there is about to be a veil lifted. There's going to be some type of understanding or self-discovery. Once you open your mind, once you actually take your focus off of what you don't have here, take the focus off of the things that you've lost, the things that are not up to your standards, the things that are not for you, right? Like he can't drink from these cups. They're empty. But he's so worried about these empty cups that he doesn't see that there's a brand new cup being presented to him. And he's over here sitting stressed. Look at him. I don't know why. The mustache made me think of a handlebar mustache. I'm seeing someone like twirl their mustache. Maybe someone here did, what is it? No Shave November or something? Maybe someone here has like a really long beard, or like if you're married to someone that has like a really long beard, or they didn't shave or something like that. What else does the collective here need to know? Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. Okay. I mean, to me, this is more symbolizing. It's like you're kind of examining. The Page of Swords can sometimes be about like examination, right? It can be about like looking at something a little bit more deeply, or it can be like being vigilant about something, looking into something heavily, right? He has all these books here, but you have it paired with the Five of Cups. So it's like you're trying to find, it's almost like going over every single thing. If there was some type of loss suffered, it's like going over every single little thing that could have changed the outcome, something that could have gone differently. Again, like crying over these spilled cups. Like this is someone, I don't know if this is you or someone around you, but there's someone that is having some type of mourning. And maybe someone did, like there could be someone that is actually grieving either a person, a job, a place. There's this feeling of mourning. There's this feeling of grieving what has been lost, grieving what you do know, like what you do not have any longer, what you no longer have. Like this could have been a failed celebration as well. Like this could have happened. There could have been some type of like anniversary or birthday, and then there was a loss directly afterwards. Doesn't have to be, but that's a little bit what I'm getting here. This could also be for someone here specific. I don't know if this is like you feel very dejected because maybe someone here didn't pass a certain exam, or they failed a certain test, or they didn't. It's almost like the sting of rejection for someone here. Yeah, look at this. The freaking 3 of Swords. The sting of rejection. 9 of Pentacles, though. We have 9 of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Damn, and the Page of Pentacles. So you could be a water or a earth sign. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Doesn't have to be, or those could be very heavy in your birth chart. I mean, someone definitely has some type of desire to accomplish something here, to get to a 9 of Pentacles, like energy, but because it's like you're wanting to reap this abundance, right? Or to get to this 9 of Pentacles, I don't know, because I feel like someone stepped out of 9 of Pentacles energy, whether it be that you rejected some type of help or some type of collaboration, or on the other hand, there could have been someone here that accepted some type of help and it didn't go the way that you wanted it to, or the way that you had planned or expected. And it may have set you on like a diverging path, or it may have, I don't know, I'm getting like there's something or someone here that might have an incident or a person that kind of put a little bit of a fork in your road. It kind of caused a little bit of a divergence when it came to some type of progression going forward. Because I don't feel like you're necessarily like out of an energy of like high frequency. I don't feel like I still feel like you guys are very high vibrational. However, it's like a snag. Like, have you ever, like, if your fingernail is broken or something, like when your nail snags on fabric or something like that, like it's quick, it hurts, it's like a little bit of like a ow, like what the fuck, but you don't get completely stuck. There's no fear or panic that you're going to be attached to it forever, right? Like it's like it gets stuck for like a split second. It's like a snag. And that's what this feels like to me. It's like a snag on something. Yeah, okay. So there is going to be someone coming forward, or there is someone in your life right now, or maybe this is that guardian spirit that I'm picking up on, because it's one particular spirit. Like there's one. I mean, for some of you guys, you may resonate with like multiple spirit guides, but there's one specific spirit that is like super heavy right now in your guys' reading. And you guys got 2 of Cups. So someone that has a very strong soul bond to you. This could be a past romantic partner. There could be someone that lost their, oh my gosh, someone that lost their spouse or their partner. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh, King of Cups and King of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. I mean, hold on. Someone here is going to have a person coming in that is a bit of a visionary. Maybe they kind of help you open your mind to something here. Because this is someone that is, like, they're very level-headed, they're very calm, but they also have, like, this vision to them, right? It's almost like there's part of them that uses their wisdom or what they've learned to map out a type of plan here. And it's a globe, it's a map of the world, right? So it's like, how far can you go? Especially if you're someone that is so used to being on your own, to move forward, going forward with help, going forward with some type of assistance here could be what's keeping you a little bit like, it's like you're not used to this. You're not used to this type of energy. You're not used to this type of help coming through. You're not used to celebrating with someone else, like celebrating a success or a victory or something here. It's like a lot of the times I feel like you may have been stuck celebrating on your own, making decisions on your own, doing things on your own. Or if this is a belief system, it's like not changing for anything or anyone, but in a way where it's almost leaning a little bit toxic, where it's like you're not listening to literally anything anyone says ever. If you don't resonate with that, then that's not you, okay? But for someone here, there's definitely this air of like stubbornness where it's like, I know, but Spirit's letting you know, you don't know everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, especially when it comes to the situation, or if it's in regards to something that is just out of your comfort zone or your skill or your understanding here, Spirit's almost wanting you to not stay attached to an ignorant mindset. Maybe there's something in specific. I'm not calling you ignorant, okay? But there's something that you might be ignorant to specifically right now. And Spirit's just wanting you to either be open to the different perspectives or to a different viewpoint even, or just be open to this new energy coming in, this new opportunity coming in, because this is something that is gonna knock you a little bit off your socks. Like, I'm feeling someone here could definitely be an introvert, or you're someone that is very content with your own company. You're someone that enjoys being alone here. But if you've been asking, or you've been wanting some type of guidance, or some type of, whether it be a soulmate, whether it be a mentor, whether it be a new friend, whether it be something, like you're asking for some type of aid or companion or whatever it is, and it's like Spirit's coming in and offering it, but it's like you're not looking at it, you're too focused on what you don't have than what is coming towards you. You know what I mean? And I'm not here to grill y'all. Like, I'm not here to just like harp on you guys or make you feel whatever type of way. Like, at the end of the day, like I said, this is very good energy in the sense of, like, I do feel like you are very level-headed and strong yourself. But when it comes to this one thing, I don't know, someone here could just be very stubborn. Someone could be a Taurus for sure. A Virgo or Taurus is very prominent with this reading, or that could be like very heavy in your birth chart. Let me see. And at the bottom, you have here the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like a turning point. This is, oh my gosh, injustice right after that. This is like karmic. Oh my God, with the Magician right after. This is, okay, this is a karmic cycle. This is something, and karma doesn't have to be good, bad. It just is, right? It's neutral. It's neutral energy here. It's the scales balancing out, right? And she has a little bit of that, like, she can barely see. She's peeking through the blind, what the hell is that called? Blindfold. I was gonna say the blind shield. What? Through the blindfold, but it's not of her own doing, right? She didn't lift up the blindfold. It's lifted because she has the ability to see past it. Her hand is on the book of law, and her hand is on the scales. So she's more concerned with these scales being balanced. She's more concerned with having her hands in what's actually like right. So it's like maybe you are heavily involved, like literally involved in a lot of like, I don't know, like justice work. I don't know, or maybe you work with law enforcement, or you work as a lawyer, or you're studying. You know what I did see earlier was like the bar exam. When I said exam, I did hear bar exam in my head, but I didn't say that. Someone here could have like did a bar exam or something like that. Could be a Libra, but this to me feels like the scales are evening out more so in your life energetically. Because I really feel once you focus on what you can do, once you make that choice, that conscious choice to move forward, to actually accept that cup that is presented to you, to make that step forward, it's like you're no longer going, it's like you walk out of the desert. You're not going to be, tricked by illusions, right? And it's like you could have just been trapped in your own mind. Like it's the fishbowl again. It's like this barren space where you're just walking around aimlessly. So, okay, maybe Spirit is letting you know that there's some vital information that is going to be coming towards you. Like there could be someone that is meant to be on your path. Like you're meant to learn something from someone. Someone's going to come in and teach you something, or you're going to teach each other something. Because I feel like this is with the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is a turning point. This is a new chapter of someone's life here. But with the Magician, it does make me feel a little bit like this. I mean, it can be opportunity, right? Like it's literally like opportunity. They're creating something here. And I do feel like maybe this is someone that's coming forward. I don't know, like maybe someone here, you may have gotten to a point very briefly where you felt like you knew everything. Because it's giving me like, you know, when you're like teenagers, when you're younger, well, I can only speak for myself. But like when I was younger, I thought I fucking knew everything, which a lot of, when you get, the older you get, the more, or even the more that you learn, you realize there's so much that you don't fucking know. There's even that quote I saw in Arcane. What did he say? Oh, it was by Victor. I can't remember. Ignorance. Maybe that's what this is about. I don't know. It's like broadening the scope on something, broadening your vision on something, broadening your mind on something, being open to the possibility, being open to the opportunities, and making a conscious choice, making the conscious decision to accept it. Because this is not something that, if Spirit's going to hand you something or they're going to present something to you, it's giving the feeling like you have the decision to accept it and you have the decision to deny it. Like you, or the choice, I should say. You have the choice to accept it, or you have the choice to deny it. And if someone here is just like not wanting to see past their own, I don't know, like what exactly, Holy Spirit, what exactly is it that they need to move forward from? Because what is it that they're not, that they're, hold on. What is it that the collective here is not seeing clearly? King of Pentacles. Maybe you being disciplined with something, right? Because the King of Pentacles, I mean, there's that freaking Taurus energy again. It's giving me like bullheaded on something. With the Two of Wands at the bottom. So like decision making, maybe when it comes to your finances. Maybe when it comes to discipline. Maybe when it comes to structure. Maybe when it comes to being grounded, right? And when we're tying back to like when I asked, what was it that you needed to be more open-minded about? Structure, belief system, tradition. Because it does. It gives me like you're putting all this action into something, or you're putting all of this desire into something, but maybe there's no actual. Because he can't, like, the King of Pentacles does make me think of like reliability, makes me think of like discipline, makes me think of groundedness, it makes me think of like financial responsibility. But Two of Wands makes me think of your desire to do something, right? It's like that intention. And when we're talking about what it is that you're not, being a little open-minded about what it is that you're struggling a little bit with, it's the ability to actually put that into action. So maybe this person coming in is going to be someone that has a lot more like financial knowledge, or someone that's going to help you. This could even be someone that you, I don't know, maybe someone here is like friends with a person who does their taxes, or you get some type of tips or something for how to save better. Girl, I don't know what this is. Hold on. Four of Pentacles. There's that chest again, something locked up tight. Someone might be coming in to teach you, or you might learn something about like how to manage money, or something about your finances here. Maybe that's what this is. Like maybe you're not seeing a progression when it comes to your finances. If we're talking about abundance, like Nine of Pentacles, this is an abundant energy, right? It's about like the enjoyment of your hard labor. So someone here could be like, yeah, Five of Pentacles at the bottom. It's like, well, where the fuck is it? Where's it at? But Spirit is letting you know, like, there's something you're focused on the wrong thing right now. Spirit is saying, redirect your focus. Don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what's coming for you. Again, I just saw, outside, because there's vultures that are flying around right now. And I just saw the shadow, and it literally looked exactly like this. She's so high above me. She's so lovely. I don't know, because this is making me think that you feel like this could be out of reach for you. Maybe this is like, you know that you want this. You know that you deserve this. You're working hard for this. But there could be something where it's like, you still tell yourself like this isn't going to happen. Like there's not really going to be victory with this. Or there could be something like, I don't know, there's like this back and forth, like this, I'm hearing like someone's dialogue in your head. It's like, you know that you're working hard for this, but there's something that's like a part of you that's like, oh, this is just, it's not going to happen. And maybe this is just not meant for me. Or it's this, like a why me energy type of thing. But Spirit's letting you know, like, you have to make that decision. Like, you have to make that choice to not only let go of the things that are no longer serving you, right? But again, to actually look to what's coming forward, or what's coming towards you. To actually look at the opportunities being presented for you. Because I don't know why I just keep getting like someone here is just like completely ignoring like these offerings that are coming toward them. Look, even here, they're offering this woman a rose. She's offering a rose. Like, I do feel like this is something that you're going to achieve success and victory over. Whatever it is. But it really is having to clear out whatever the imbalances are within you right now, to really dig deep within yourself and ask yourself, like, what is it that's really hindering me? Why am I putting all this effort into this? What is it that is keeping me from moving forward? If it's not anything external, if it's internal, what is it? and how do I need to tackle it to continue going forward, right? Any other messages here, Holy Spirit? Any other messages for the collective here? What else do they need to know? Final messages? That's too many. I hope this made sense. Please let me know if it did, because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Moonlighting. Some of you, it says you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your career will take flight and fully support you. Some of you guys may have been resistant to starting your own business or doing something on the side, or maybe even charging people. Maybe Spirit is letting you know, like, there's an avenue open to you, but you're selling yourself short on something. Don't undervalue yourself. Don't undervalue your work, because that just gives other people permission to do the same. Which, by the way, if anyone wants to leave a tip, there is my Cash App in the description. Half of what you guys tip will be going to Women for Women International. So yeah, no more complaining. Oh my gosh, don't be focused on that empty cup, y'all. Someone here could really be putting a lot of negative talk into their world, into their reality, or you could just, like I said, this could even be subconsciously. Like, it's like you're telling yourself one thing, but for some reason in your mind, it's like there's these, I'm just seeing like mirage, and it's like there's maybe lies that you tell yourself, right? Or maybe you're like, oh, I'm never gonna, it's like if you buy a lottery ticket and you're like, I'm never gonna fucking win the lottery. Like, why are you buying the lottery ticket then? You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, the odds of winning the lottery is like very slim, right? But it happens. It happens. Why can't you be the person? You know, like, there's always a possibility for something great to happen, right? There's always a possibility for a miracle to happen, especially if this is something that you've been praying for, wishing for, hoping for, trying to manifest. And it's like, it's knocking at your door and you're like, now it's just not real. Like, I don't really believe it. You know, like and Spirit is just like, hello, I'm here. I'm here. Some of you guys might be seeing some type of employment change. Or this is just like the growth, right? The growth of whatever this side thing that you have, it could be taking off. Especially if you do, oh my gosh, prayer will help with the situation. Especially if you do have someone coming in, oh my God, ask for help. Especially if you have someone coming in to help you. It says, angels are celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say, now is the time you ask for angelic assistance. Maybe if you have like maybe if you have a specific like guardian angel, or you have like a specific, I'm telling you, there's like one spirit around y'all that is like insanely active with this reading, or they're just like heavy in your energy during this whole situation. So it says, dear God and Archangel Michael, or really anyone that you pray to. It says, I ask for your divine intervention. I welcome your help and trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me in this situation clearly, quickly. Okay, so maybe this is like you're wanting it to be clear. Like, I'm getting is like, Spirit, please send a clear message. Let me know that this is for me. Let me know. But there is a miracle coming your way. Like, I feel like this is something you feel is like out of the realm of possibility. And Spirit's letting you know, like, this is not an illusion. This is no longer an illusion. You keep thinking that this is something that is just fairy tale or make-believe, or just, it's not for you. But Spirit's letting you know, like, this is karma. Like, this is meant for you. This is your justice here. Okay? And it says, Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. I think the more that you try to maybe someone here needs to do yoga or to like do some meditation, because I keep getting that Hierophant, the image of the Hierophant card. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Attracting, not chasing. It's like needing to realign something, because I do feel like with something specific in your life, like a specific area in your life, and like I said, it could be money, it could be career, it feels off, it feels like you're doing all this work, you're doing so much, and it's like you're not seeing results, you're not seeing any of the hard work come to fruition, you're not seeing that Nine of Pentacles, you're not feeling it right now. But Spirit's letting you know that this is meant for you. It's not going to happen in the way that you see it, though. There's going to be multiple, like, it's not just you. I do feel like there's someone else that is meant to be on your path with you. Whether this is like a partner, romantically, a business partner, a mentor, like I said, or if this is a romantic partner, you guys might have a child. Take a divinely guided chance. It says all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. And it says it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. So whatever it is, that mindset, whatever it is, that dejection, that rejection, that failed attempt, that slow process, whatever it is that is making you feel, or that is making you sit in this energy of lack, this energy of loss, this energy of what you don't have or what you haven't been able to pour for yourself, whatever you feel like has spilled over, has been lost to you. Spirit is letting you know, like, don't let it overtake you, because this is not just like, it's not the end of the book. Like, it's almost like there's a finished chapter, but you haven't reached the end of the book, right? The story still goes on. The story still continues. It's not you get down, like you get knocked down and then you just stay down, right? It's like, what are you going to do next? What is next? And I'm not here to say, like, don't take rejection. Like, now I'm getting a little bit into therapy territory. I'm not a therapist. So if you feel like you need to go to therapy, there are links in my description. So if you feel like you need like actual professional help for something, like if there's something that you just cannot break and it's something you feel like you cannot do on your own, and you just need help from a professional to, help you with your brain, mental health. Sometimes you need help. The brain is tricky, okay? The brain needs tending to, just like the body, just like the spirit. So there's nothing wrong with that. If you need to get like actual professional help. But if this is more of like a stubbornness, a refusal to move past a certain thing, or if this is just like, I'm wiping my hands from this, I'm not doing this anymore. But it's not coming from like a balanced place. It's coming from a place of imbalance. It's coming from a place of like defeat. It's coming from a place of disbelief in a way. It's like, well, I wasn't ever going to achieve that anyway, so I guess that's a done deal. Like, that's the energy I'm getting here. But Spirit is letting you know, like, no, like, it's not a done deal. Like, there's going to be twists and turns. There's going to be risks that need to be taken. There's going to be new people that come into your life. Like, this is not just one linear process, right? Like, your road is twisty and turny, and it's all kinds of crazy, right? You got people showing up. It's almost like, okay, if you think of like video games and you have like NPCs that randomly pop up and you get tied to another, like a side quest or something. That's what it's giving me. It's like you're getting caught up in all these side quests and you're feeling like you're not getting to the actual main goal, like your main purpose here, but it all adds up. It like, and it's all these experiences, not just part of your journey, but they add to your skill, they add to your understanding. Like, you learn more from the people that come into your life, right? You learn more from people that are different from you. You may learn more from people that don't agree with everything that you agree with, especially if this is like a business or this is about belief system. You may be meeting someone who has contrasting views, or like who doesn't believe things exactly the way that you believe them, or who doesn't do things exactly the way that you do it, or who doesn't see things in exactly the way you see it. But Spirit's letting you know that that's okay. As long as there's something, I'm not talking about like if your guys' morals are completely different, then, you know, you should still accept them and be all fucking kumbaya. No, like, you know, stand on your values, stand on your beliefs, like your belief systems in that way. But, oh, the crows are here. But when it comes to just being super stubborn and not opening up to really anything because you think your way is the only way all the time, forever and ever. Like, Spirit is letting you know, like, no, that's not, you're not going to move forward with that. Okay, you have to be open to new experiences, new people, new ideas, new adventures. So that is what I have for you guys. I'm just going to pull one more card, a final message to close off. Oh, what does the collective need to know? Water my dreams. I like that. So it says, all I desire is on its way to me, but like a seed, my dreams too must be watered. My belief and determination is what makes them grow. I will be patient throughout this journey. It is all unfolding at the perfect time. Exactly. So it's still coming. It's still on its way to you. You don't have to focus on what was lost or what was. And I'm not saying like you don't have a right to feel what you feel about whatever happened or whoever it was or whatever the situation is, however it resonates to you. It's just Spirit's letting you know, like, don't linger in that, you know, like, don't. I don't know the right way to say it. Like, don't let that take away from your journey, right? Like, don't let that be the thing that keeps you from moving forward, literally from moving forward, right? But yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day or evening, wherever you're at. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let me just clarify that. Oh, and I did want to say that you guys are going to leave a unique imprint with whatever it is that you're doing. Because the zebra, their stripes are like, they're like fingerprints. They're unique to them. So there's something about whatever it is that you're doing, you're leaving a very unique imprint, okay? So yeah, that I just wanted to add that. I forgot to add that in earlier. But yeah, I will talk to you guys next time. Again, if you want to leave a tip or you want to donate, there's links in the description. Like I said, if you leave a tip on my Cash App, half of it is going to go to Women for Women International. So yeah, have a great one, guys. I will talk to you later. And I hope you're treated as you treat others. Bye.